Okay, this is the first load of purchased honey this year. This came out of North Florida. John Knox down there. We've got some gallberry, get to be gallberry holly on this truck. This is Scott, the truck driver from Wisconsin. He showed up in past videos. He traveled through the night to get here. It's early in the morning, and then we're going to load him up with empty drums, and he's going to head back down to Waycross, Georgia, southeast Georgia area, and get another load of honey and bring it back up. Kind of got him going in circles for us. It's been a very poor year in North Florida and South Georgia. Some beekeepers are saying it's the worst year they've had in 50 years. So sorry to hear that. We are able to get some honey out of South Georgia, but it's not as much as usual. And the price is being affected too, as you might imagine. The first honey of the season that I'm aware of usually comes out of the southeast, gallberry, orange blossom, things like that. And if it's a poor crop, it tends to drive the bulk price of honey up around the nation a little bit. Of course, that's also dependent on how many or how much reserves there are in warehouses around the country. There's a little bit out there. I've talked to some people in South Dakota and other areas that have a little honey in warehouses, and the price is up a bit. We'll see. Within a month or two, other honeys around the country will be available, and hopefully the price will moderate a little bit. You know, I get both sides of the story. I'm a beekeeper. You know, I would want to make as much per pound in a barrel as I could if I was a big commercial producer, but then as a honey packer, there's only so much the market can stand, and I think there has to be a happy medium, and right now we might be playing a not so good game with prices. I think they might get a little too high. The customers are only going to take so much before they're just not going to purchase it anymore. So on one hand, it's easy to get greedy and want as much as you can in a drum, and on the other hand, there's just, I don't know what the market will bear, honestly. I'm hearing bulk prices going between $3 and $3.50 in Florida, whereas last year it was like $2.65, $2.75, $2.85. That's quite a hike. So we'll see what happens. Here's Scott. Go over and have a chat with Scott. How you doing? How was your trip last night?
Very good. I got some rest last night.
Yeah?
Headed to South Georgia for more honey for you.
Yeah, I got the address. It's Patterson, Georgia, which is down around Waycross,
Okay.
Brunswick down there, right in the southeast corner. So we're going to load you up with 150 empty drums. That's what I expect to get from them. And then you'll bring a full load back, and I don't know if you'll be in the area in a week or two, but there's going to be another full load available.
Down in South Georgia?
Same place, yeah.
Place? Okay.
And then there'll be one in, I'm trying to think. There's 2 or 3 coming out of South Georgia and North Florida.
Okay.
It's not as much as usual. They're having a bad crop down there.
I got one more load of bees for John left from Florida to Wisconsin. And then I'll be, I was going to try to make it home for Father's Day, but I don't think I'm going to make it.
Oh, yeah. I know you got your little girl. It's nice to see her.
Yeah.
Well, that's a trucker's life. It's tough. My grandfather was that way. He'd be gone for 6 weeks at a time, you know.
Yeah, I try to keep it around 3 weeks at the most, but
yeah,
I try to keep you guys happy and customers happy too. Your business has to keep moving. So.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your good service. You're the best one to get along with that I deal with.
Thanks.
I have another local guy that's pretty good too, but you are so conscientious, and that's part of why we like dealing with you. So how many loads are you taking to Wisconsin for John?
I'm going to get 5 out of the 6 for John. John wanted the last couple loads up there a little quicker this year, so he's got another guy picking up, and that would be the load that's at Ray Latner's place.
So he's got 6 loads total.
Yep.
Well, I hope he has a good year up there. I talked to Chris Werner. He's already up there and said the bees are doing good, but it's a little dry. They're a little concerned about the moisture. Right now, the ground moisture is okay, but they do, like us, they need a little rain.
It's been very dry in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
My family we got all our crops in the ground for our farm, but it's really, really dry up there. All our creek beds and everything's real low.
Oh, really?
Dried up. It's dry in places that I haven't seen it dry in a long time. So.
Oh my goodness. Well, we don't need that up there. We don't need a bad year in Wisconsin too.
Yeah.
Every year we try to plant sunflowers in front of our business. It's very eye-catching. People see it from the highway. Helps us look attractive. Helps us look warm and fuzzy, country look about it. Nathan's got one bed planted over there, and then this one's getting planted 2 weeks later, so we have a successive bloom. And I think Selena's planting flowers down there. We'll go check on what she's doing. There we go. Every year we do this perennial bed up nice, perennial and annuals. I have a visitor that I have to talk with for a little while, so these guys are weeding and planting some flowers for me this morning. Flower bed's starting to look nice.
He says he's not used to the Georgia weather. Yeah, Scott's from Wisconsin. He does some moving for sure. It's easy when there's 6 of us.
Yeah, you guys do it fast. I was telling John and those guys where I delivered there the last time that how fast you guys loaded that. Was it 256 trucks last time?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was like in an hour you guys put them out there?
Uh-huh.
So, pretty fast.
Yes, sir.
I'm all ready to go. I gotta go talk to Bob.
Yeah.
The address where I'm headed to.
I got you.
And I'll be back Wednesday. Some more honey.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
That'll be good.
you guys take care. Stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir. Good luck.
Take care.